Hey, it's Dave with Cell Guys here. Today I'm going to be demonstrating the glass removal on a Samsung Galaxy S2 with Sprint. The process is the same with all of the Samsung Galaxy series, S2, S3, S4, Note 2, Note 3. Probably the original Note as well. Basically, we're going to use a heat gun. We're going to heat up our glass to approximately 180 degrees. Anything below 160 is not going to be hot enough to remove the glass. You're probably going to crack the LCD. Anything over 220 will probably burn the LCD, so we're going to keep it right in that range of about 180 degrees. I'm going to heat it up. Basically, it should be too hot to hold, but not too hot to touch. Not sure how I'm going to edit this video. I'm going to keep a timer going just so you guys can see exactly how long this takes. Not sure if I'm going to do stop motion or fade it out, but I'll keep the timer going regardless. $200. Right here I'm just going right at the top of the glass. This is just black adhesive. Nothing to really worry about. I'm not worried about if the adhesive stays or goes. Really the only thing I'm concerned about is getting the glass off. Temperature on these fluctuates quickly. Just remember, you want it about 180. I'll show you guys up close. As I insert my isosimo very slowly, you'll see the glass actually begin to separate from the glue. I'm not pushing hard here. At no point do you want to twist or lift the glass. Essentially, all you want to do is slowly separate. When you've got it in shards and pieces like this, our goal is going to be very simply, once that entire piece of glass is separated from the LCD, at that point I can begin to lift, take it off. You saw how easy that was, and really that's all because of the temperature. If that was any colder, I would have seriously struggled with that. So 180 degrees is the temp. Keep it there, you should be good. At 132. With these larger bits of glass, I'm actually going to use a business card just to reduce the amount of leverage I'm putting on the glass. Again, we don't want to pry up. We're just looking to get between. Prying up, you're more likely to break it. So, business card is flexible enough, you're not going to damage anything. But at the angles we're using, it's still strong enough to do what we need. Basically on these, all you're trying to do is separate that ribbon cable from the glass. Heat and an isosimo is sufficient. Cleanup process, all I really want to do is make sure there's no glass around the edges. Anything that will prevent the new glass from going down. On the LCD, I'm just going to use Windex and a microfiber. I'm not concerned with fingerprints. I'm not concerned with scratches. You guys noticed I did use my Accessimo for most of this. It's very possible that it scratched the digitizer, when honestly it makes no difference. The Loka will make any type of fingerprints or scratches basically disappear. The only thing I'm concerned about here is actual bits of glue that may cause air bubbles. That's as clean as I'm going to worry about getting it, and as you can see, you got small bits of glue. Nothing really to be concerned about. Again, air bubbles is the only thing we're glass. I'm not worried about cleaning it. Again, fingerprints gonna disappear with our Loka. I do see one bit of glass up here at the top. Actually, that's glue. So with the Loka, we want about 1 milliliter. The new tubes that are coming from LCDglue.com do not show you how much you're using. If you use too much, it's basically just going to come out the edges, which is perfectly fine. We can cure it like that, no big deal. I do want to keep it out of my camera, out of my speaker. On the Galaxy Notes, or all the other Galaxy phones besides this two, you've got the home button at the bottom. It's okay if the glue gets in the home button. You can clean it out just with alcohol and a rag, even after you cure it, because Loka only cures where the light touches it. So I'm just going to apply some glue here in an X pattern. That's it. Everything from this point is reversible, even after it's cured. If you do use too much and you want to clean it out, you can just pull the glass back off. If you didn't have enough, you can pull the glass back off, clean off your liquid Loka, and put some more on. So when I put the glass on, I'm just going to lay it down as slowly as I can. If you just drop it on there, you're probably going to get air bubbles throughout. So just slowly letting it slide down. Actually going to give it a push. Now I'm going to start applying some clamps. Basically, I'm going to put these in all my corners to start. You can see how that just kind of spreads out. I do have little air bubbles, which you can just chase out with your finger, and as you chase this, you'll see the Loka actually spurt out the edges, which again is fine and dandy. You can clean that up before or after you cure it. Don't want to stay out, just slap your clamp right like you're chasing it with your finger. Just keep in mind, any place there's a clamp, that means there's no UV light hitting your Loka, which means your Loka is not curing under that clamp. So once you begin to cure this and it's time to take the clamps off, don't take them off. Simply move them. I'm bubble free. Just set up 2 boxes on either side of this thing. Put my UV light on top, let it cure. curing process. You can't over cure this, so I'm going to let this go for probably about 5 minutes. I'll come back to it, and I'm going to shift my clamps. I'm not going to remove them, I'm just going to shift them. Once again, any place I have a clamp, I'm just going to shift it. If I just take it off, I have a higher probability of getting bubbles. Basically, the clamp squeezes the glue out. So instead of simply removing it, I want to cure what was under the clamp. Let it go another 5 minutes. Actually removing my clamps, and now I'm just going to lay this right on top for another couple of minutes. That's it, guys. 30 minutes, start to finish. This device is ready to go. I'm just going to use some Windex, clean off my prints off the outside, and it's all set. Hope you liked the video.